And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Nick's with it on first. Rolling out to his left. Connects with the open man downfield. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Throwing on first down, Nix. With one finds Evan Ingram. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Once more, it's Nix. This one's caught. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down just inside the 25. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Burrow setting up the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Trying again, following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Trying for it with Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
Here we go.
Again, it's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. Tipped in the air, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Running for the marker on second. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
So many offenses will script, Kate, the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser-used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Harvey has the Denver touchdown. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Going after tries good by Lutz. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Bengals 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Got 1st down from the 31.
It's just set. Stop.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Stop.
From the 38. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
There are times quarterbacks got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Now shotgun handoff to Brown. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
Gotta go score.
Offense in the hurry-up here.
11 MT.
Cincinnati.
Burrow on 1st down. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams to field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 6. And the Bengals
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. This throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
brings up 2nd and 5.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT, Kate. 11, 11, 11.
Give on second, it's Brown. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
It's set. 11, 11, 11. 180.
On third down, here's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Hits it downfield on target to Sutton. He's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
That's good.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Nix. He's got it near the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
They'll run here. It's Harvey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Here's the fake. Here's Nix. Forced out to his right. chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Hold on, set. Ready. Joe.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has it on the slant. So they wind up with about 6 out of that play. Now we all wait and see if they want to go for it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go on 4th, Nix. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
From the 42. Chased out to his right. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Gun.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throwing for the end zone. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie this game at 21. See if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Bombers. Hold on, set. Ready. Olay. Captain.
Looking to throw. He's going deep. That's caught at the 25. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return coming from the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 4. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Now Nix on 3rd down. He's got 7 complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Denver Broncos.
Nix to throw again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And 10.
They'll throw again. Nix connects with his back. Jaleel McLaughlin. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Bombers.
Once more, it's Nix. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Dive up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Nix from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Captain.
Now Nix. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Into traffic. Complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Offense is getting closer, but 2 yards left to figure out. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Nix. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Dax Hill. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
He's going to keep it this time. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. They got 24 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go. Right in.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
First down,
Here we go.
Cincinnati.
180. Shot.
Here's Brown again. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go. 180. Right shot. Shot.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Buying some time right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Gun. Shot. 180. Right shot. Shot.
Short yardage run here for Brown. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. We got just enough to move the chains.
He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. He finds space into the red zone. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Captain, 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 captain.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos now trail by just a point in the fourth. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
I'm one, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
I'm one, ready?
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Gun, gun. Stop. Ready. Stop.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
11. Stop. Ready. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds on a rough first down effort there. They're going to lose at least a few.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
11.
Burrow from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop in. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this, Kate, run out of so many sacks? So impressive. Didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
Third down, give to Brown. And they only get a couple when they needed, and they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it fourth down.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. Just float the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that first down marker.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
Here we go.
They bring Higgins in motion left. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. He's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on fourth down.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Cut. Stop.
Running for it with Brown. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals take a fourth quarter lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Bombers.
On first down, it's Nix. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Hold on, son. Ready.
Setting up to pass. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
On second down, McLaughlin. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now third and less than a yard.
Looking to throw it. Fourth, and Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that's going to make it just about worst-case scenario for this offense, Brock. It is 4th and long. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Hold on, son. Ready.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Put the body on the line for his team. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Bombers. Go.
Here he is to throw. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Back to throw. Chased down to his right. He takes it himself. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
He'll look to throw it. The throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Hold on, son. Ready.
to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals make the play that should win them this game.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Here we go. Right, Eddie. Scott.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he picks up the first down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.